Hello. Okay. Hey, check us out. We're getting stuff done. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? How's your weekend going? I'm sad that the weekend's almost over. Oh, jeez. Too many things on my desk. Been pretty relaxing. How about me? Doing pretty good actually. This weekend's been really relaxing. Got to sleep in, which was nice. I'm so exhausted though. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I kept hoping it would snow enough that I wouldn't have to go in tomorrow, but not the case. I would much rather work from home, you know? But hey, you know what? It was a pretty good weekend. Nothing too crazy. We had a good time on stream last night, so it's been good stream. Good weekend. Hey, Dyer! This is gonna be our last night using the YouTube playlist for music on the stream, I think. Because Dyer has spent most of the day making us a playlist that I can use in Windows Media Player. So now we won't ever have to worry about the YouTube shuffler freaking out. So, thanks, Dyer. The best. Hey! Oh, is there only 20 songs in it? Oh, there's only 20 songs in it. I guess that's why this is playing. Oh, that's right, you were deleting things as you were going. Well, there you go. Well, then let's, hello. Well, in that case, let me go get my Dropbox, and we'll play the new version of the playlist. Not a big deal. I actually didn't even notice, and I totally forgot that you were, I totally forgot you were deleting stuff. No worries. I like this music, by the way. I don't know what this, I don't know what Lifeformed is, but this music is cool. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, play with Windows Media. I have to come back. Dust Force is the game. Interesting. Lifeform is the name of the composer. Oh, okay. Alright, that should work. That should change the ticker to say something about Super Meat Boy. Yep. That did it. So Lifeformed is not the game as I thought it was. So either way, I was wrong. All right, cool beanos. Hey, I lied. This is not our last night using the YouTube ticker. That our last time using the YouTube ticker was yesterday, I guess. Because now we're using Windows Media Player, so thank you, Dyer, for making me a playlist. How's everybody's weekend going? What you guys been up to? You know, since I saw you, like, yesterday. Slight apologies, but not really, for geeking out in general chat about my reef tank. You know, I'm, like, vaguely, you know... Might be playing Rhyme? Yeah, I'm tired too, man. Yeah, I feel that. I was actually not as tired today as I expected to be, considering that I didn't fall asleep until like 4 o'clock this morning, so that was interesting. Like, I woke up at like 7 o'clock to feed the cat, and was just like, I like zombied my way out to the kitchen, fed her, and then went back to bed. And I woke up like 2 hours later, and I felt great. Ah! Nala! Naruto! Or Naruto, or however I pronounce it. Like with reef keeping, the more people you ask how to pronounce Naruto correctly, the more answers you get, so eventually you just have to pronounce it the best you can. There's a correct way. I don't know, every time I say it, somebody's like, that's not how you pronounce it. And no matter which way I say it, it's always wrong. If I say Naruto, it's wrong, because it's actually pronounced Naruto. But if I say Naruto, then it's Naruto. So either way, I'm wrong. Depends on who I ask. It just anytime I speak to someone, it's always the wrong one. I never get it right the first time. And that's right by their standards. You know? I have a 1 in 2 chance of getting it correct, and I always get it wrong. I always feel awkward whenever people talk about it with me, because then I'm like, A, I've never seen it, and B, just help. You should just maybe not talk about that, about Naruto with me, because I'm gonna make you mad, because I'm gonna say it wrong. You can call him Bob, I don't give a fuck. The point is that you ran in here like him, majestically. Bob has the most majestic run. It has come to my attention that I've actually never seen a Drexhalin with its mouth open, so I don't know what their teeth look like. I don't know how many teeth they have. It did not. The question is why. Dear Ticker, why? It's interesting because you sent me those 4 earlier and they did work, so I don't know. There was another ticker that seemed better, but I couldn't get it to work. Like, at all. I do not know. Technical things and difficulties. Well, I guess just ignore the music ticker for now. Mad at me. Did you ever see my messages I sent you in Discord? I wasn't sure if you did. I did not. Do I play D&D? I do not. We attempted to play it one time when I was in college, and it did not work out very well. And that was it. So, oh wait, which ones are you talking about? Which comments? Which messages? Oh, the symbol on the armband. Yes. What symbol do you want on the armband? I don't know. I don't really know anything about those armbands, so if you tell me what you want on it, I'll put it on. Sorry, I got real confused. Obviously. I'm an easily confused squid. Okay, you got it. I never sent you guys your final files. Probably do that at some point. So it's... that. Quick detour. I'm just gonna do the thing real quick. It's a confused squid. I am an axolotl, not a squid. You are correct. I think I am the least furry related person to ever, like, have an animal mascot and draw as many anthers as I do, I think. Oh shit, yeah, the boy, he's done. Hang on, I'll zoom out and show you guys the boy in a moment. That a little bit. That in. That little bit. Give me a minute to give me a little bit to finish the commissions I have now, and then I'll see where we're at. You guys are usually pretty quick when I open commissions anyway, so you might not have to worry about it. But let me see where I'm at for the next batch, because I still have 2 more to do. I have to do kibs, and I actually have to. We're gonna work on apples tonight too. Is that good? Is that the correct symbol? There's the boy. Oh, thanks, Firestar. He's done. But yeah, yeah, Emu. We tried to do it over Skype with one of my roommate's friends as the DM, and it was hard over Skype. And then, like, right after that play session, they had a falling out, so we had never found another DM and just didn't really get into any of the groups at school. Just, I don't know why. We never got back to it, I guess. But I've never really played. Huh? Alright, I will, make sure I send you guys all your shit after the stream's over, because I keep forgetting to do it. It always feels like officially done if I send you guys your stuff, you know? I don't know if I really need to, but I don't know. It just makes me feel good to know that you guys have all the full files in case you want to do anything with it. Thanks for the host. Yeah, I mean, it ended up being okay. It was better for her in the long run for that to have happened, you know? It was kind of a very one-sided, but that's her business and I don't want to go into it because it's kind of a personal thing. But Yeah, so we did try once though, and it seemed interesting. I'm a little bad at improv, so I was a little bit stressed out while we were doing it, but I'm certainly not opposed to trying it again someday. It just was not something I was like I guess I just never really knew the right people to get me into it. Isaac Cass! I love all these people who make anthropomorphic things. Yeah, I mean, I always say I am the most, or I am the least furry person to ever draw this many anthros and just be okay with it. Also, I should just headset, because I'm drawing it again, so we're not going to. Cheat. By cheat, I mean this is how you be a smart. Just don't draw things more than once if you don't have to. Of course, that would require you to actually know how to use shortcuts, like copy and paste. Copy. Paste. There we go. Hard. It was working before. It does support Windows Media Player. It's right here. I selected it. No. It was like, oh, it's Slime Rancher. No, it's actually not Slime Rancher. That's weird. Okay, first of all, I clicked off of Windows Media Player and put it on something else, and then... So, I stopped the ticker. I switched it to something else. Like, I grabbed, like, some other media player. And then switched it back. And now it's stuck switching between Shelter 2 and Spring. Shelter 2 and Slime Rancher. So that's fun. Alright. Sorry, Slime Rancher music. As much as I love you, I think we need to reevaluate the situation. Alright, iTunes, you anomalous wretch of a human creation. Where are you? Playlist. What if I add it to a playlist? Does that make it a lot less, or is that what I did already? Well, now it's working, so... Nope, and now it's not working. Nope, there it is. Nope. Guys, I don't know. How do? Oh, and now it's gone. How do we open this in iTunes? Oh, here, we'll give Cat. We'll make a cup of soup. Add a little cup in there. I don't know what kind of soup it is, but like this will. I don't know how to draw an egg. Carrot in there. Yeah. There you go. Have some soup while I fuck around with the media player. So real talk, how do you open this in another program? Because it's only letting me open it in media player and I don't know how else to open it. Computer, why? Why are you like this? You like my lumpy soup? It's a okay, let me try it. Let me just oh, there it goes. I don't know what this program is, but it's open now, so what is groove music? I don't know what groove music is, but this is happening, I guess. I'll do VLC tomorrow, but for right now, let me just go with whatever I got, and that's whatever the fuck this is. So even support groove music? It doesn't. That's good. I thought I had iTunes on this computer. Interesting. Alright, well, Rippy Dippy, we're just gonna have to do it this, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, fuck it. No song is currently playing. Well, there it goes. Alright, sorry if the ticker's broken the stream. I'll download VLC next time and we'll fix it. Can I please have the lasso tool, please? Thank you. Yeah, this doesn't need to be a troubleshooting with Axie stream, so we'll just do our best. You go for some lumpy soup. I almost made, shit, I might try the headset again. Mad about it. I almost made soup for dinner, and then didn't. Yep, gonna have to draw the headset again. That's fun. I almost made chicken and gnocchi soup for dinner and then decided against it and ate something else. The same stuff you get at Olive Garden, except I made it at home. And it tastes pretty good for taking for lunches. I like that you included Titan Souls on this playlist, by the way. Dang it. Playlist, are you okay? It's over. Yeah, dude, I dig it. I like it. Yeah, did a good. Yeah, it just was like, done. I'm out. That music was like, you got, that was enough. Yeah, I thought I broke it. Thought that was me, but it wasn't. It doesn't bother me, it scared the heck out of me. I don't think that song is supposed to, I think that's because in the game it's not supposed to end at any point. I think it just loops forever. And so when you kill the boss in that, game, it just abruptly goes to like the sound, you know? So I don't think there's ever really a point where the music needs to fade out in Titan Souls, so maybe that's why. That's the only thing I can think of. It's not a big deal, it's just I didn't expect it. I thought since we were having trouble with the music, I broke it. Like, trying to get the ticker to work. We heard this song. Something else. Also very quiet. And also this is Undertale, so, you know. You guys ready for casual weekday murder tomorrow? You guys prepared? Squads, hell yeah, Undertale. Because that's what tomorrow's about to be. Tomorrow's about to be, casual murder. I like the descriptor squats. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but I don't know. I like it. It fits. I like drawing her eyebrow again either, so we're not going to. Eyebrow. There we go. Oh, honey, I'm the squat queen. Yeah, you are. It's a good descriptor. I like it. Every time there's a group photo, I will Slav squat do it. Yes. I'm usually the one that tips my head back all the way and just looks as distraught as possible. Like, I am the queen of making the... face. Just... Actually, it's more of a, It's more of that face. Just the biggest eyes possible. You just, You suck your neck all the way in. Because who needs a neck? Necks are for squares. You get as many necks are overrated. You have as many chins as possible. The more chins, the better you are. That's the Axie life motto. There's your life tip of the day. Always have more chins. Yeah, a fucking circle. Yeah. You know that? I don't know if you guys have ever seen that picture. I think it's a Snapchat maybe, of the kid who's got his head like squished back real far and he's got like 6 like rolls on his neck and he looks like a fucking earthworm. That's me. That's like me IRL. If anybody hasn't seen that, I'm gonna look it up. Pretty sure. Was it? It was just like a... I don't even... maybe it wasn't Snapchat. I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, though, find it. Otherwise, we're gonna look at pictures of earthworms, maybe. You know, let's click the Snapchat earthworm images. Why not? That's what we're doing tonight. Yeah! This kid! I should've just looked it up. Earthworm guy. Like, that's me. Whenever on Snapchat, that's me. That's all I do on Snapchat, is send people shit like that. It makes me so uncomfortable. It's beautiful. What that is, but yeah, so earthworm guy, there he is. That's me. Except the girl version of that. So basically the moral of the story is there's a reason why I don't have Snapchat anymore. Because nobody wanted to Snapchat with me. I was AFK. Is that the dude from Game Grumps? Is it? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. I don't know why I was afraid to click on the tab, Snapchat earthworms, by the way, because we have searched for much weirder things on this stream. I don't know why I wasn't freaked out. Why I was freaked out by that particular search term. No, I don't even have it anymore, dude. I uninstalled it like years ago, because, I don't know, we stopped using it. I never really, I don't know, after a while you get tired of taking stupid selfies of yourself, and when your sister doesn't reply to you anymore, you know? I get tired of the note. I'm like the kind of person that if I have an app on my phone that, like, I just get notifications all the time. Even if they don't buzz my phone, if I see the little numbers on my badge, like, if, like, if the icon has the little numbers saying that I have, notifications, it, like, triggers me, and I have to, like, go in and, and fix it. Snapchat Earthworms is a pretty risky click. Oh, jeez. So it's not that it's personal, it's just I don't have it anymore. For which to add you. Check that song that ended abruptly. It's actually the YouTube upload's fault. Interesting. Alright. Hey, that works. I kind of figured it was just because that's the style the game is, but I disable all notes on my phone. Yeah. See, like, I need to have the, like, the notes on the icons up because I use my phone for my email, so I have to have that stuff, but like, if I have a game that I haven't played in a while, but they keep giving me updates and keep posting the little badges, I just delete the app. I figure if I'm not using it enough to clear out those messages, then I'm not using it. I've deleted a couple apps that way, just things that I had for, like, one reason or another, and then stopped using them. So. But yeah, Snapchat was one of those, because my sister was still using it pretty actively, but I wasn't, and a lot of it was just, like she was just posting a lot of this. It was actually mostly a lot of the same stuff she was posting on Instagram. Like, I kind of got the gist of it, and I preferred the stuff she was posting on Instagram, so I just got rid of Snapchat because I didn't really need it. Anything that my family would have sent me on Snapchat, I could see on Facebook or Instagram at, like, a better quality. The monthly delete, yes. I finally deleted regular Plants vs. Zombies off my phone because I wasn't playing it anymore. I only have Plants vs. Zombies Heroes now. But even that, I don't really play that much anymore. I don't have it wasn't even like that because the game specifically was, like, not good or something, or that I wasn't enjoying it. I just don't have time for a lot of games like that. Let's fix a little beef. Not to say that Ryarka can't. Is a little fluffy on at the moment on that one arm. I think right now I've got as far as games, I have this cool, it's actually a cool, like, puzzle game called, Block Hexa. It's kind of like one of those Tangram puzzles, but they're all, like, different, it's like Tangram, but the shapes are more like Tetris shapes, where they're, like, little blocks that are all connected. That's pretty fun. It doesn't send me a lot of updates or notifications or anything, so it's a pretty chill game if I want to just pick something up real quick to have, like, a couple rounds of just a challenge. I got Hungry Cat Picross, which is also kind of the same thing. It's like a puzzle game that I just pick up every now and then if I need to play, like, one round of something quick. Got Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, of course. Of course, gotta have Pokemon Go. I have a story for you guys about Pokemon Go, by the way. And then Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. You play Hungry Cat too? Oh, that game is so fun. Fun fact about Hungry Cat Picross. I picked up the game because I thought it looked cute, and I was playing it, and I was doing the Tuesday grid. So for those of you who don't play that game, on Tuesdays they give you a big, like, 9 puzzle picture to solve, and you have a whole week to work on it. But 1 week I was doing it, and oh, it's the folder. But 1 week, the character was kind of a, big purplish character with a white face, and I thought the character design was really cool, but I had no idea what it was from. And in the past, they had been references to things. It was a character from a piece of, it was like R2-D2, or like, one of them was the Cheshire Cat. So, like, up to that point, it had all been, like, references to things or, like, a holiday-themed thing, and I had no idea who this character was. But it was sort of like a blobby purple character with a white face, all surrounded by blue fire, and I was like, this character looks awesome, but I have no idea like who they are or what they're from. And those don't give you a title, so I just didn't know what it was. Well, it turns out it was Naru from Ori and the Blind Forest, and literally a week later we played Ori and the Blind Forest, so that was kind of cool. I kind of knew who Naru was before we even played the game because of Hungry Cat, so that was kind of awesome. I play it before I go to sleep. Yeah, I do too. Actually, that is one of the only mobile games I have ever played that makes my brain relax instead of freak out. Because usually staring at my phone before bed makes my brain just get mad. But that is probably one of the only games I've ever played that does not hurt my anxiety, which is cool. Yeah, it was a pretty cool coincidence, actually. I was amused. It's like just hard. The thing I like about it is that it's just hard enough to be challenging, but it's not so hard that you can't do it without buying the paintbrushes. You know? I've played so many puzzle games in recent memory where you get to a point where you physically can't solve the puzzles without buying, like, whatever their power-up is to clear the board. And that's something I really like about that game in particular, is that that doesn't happen. You know, you don't really have any... I've had very few points where I couldn't figure it out by myself, you know? Alright, this was... I don't remember how big it was, and I don't feel like doing maths. I'm gonna crop it, and I'm gonna adjust. Oh, actually, better plan. No, because it's bigger now. Rip. I had this set to be the white edge was 600, but now I don't know how big it is. 6, 7. 57 times 200. Mathing my... Oh, well, I picked the wrong one. So that... I could just crop, but then it's not going to be the same, and I get... Let me just... Hope this is the right set, because I don't trust the crop, because sometimes it doesn't grab right where you need it to, and then it'll be off by like a pixel or two. Alright, 19... Ah! Yes, I got it. Okay. I was gonna try to be all weird, but... Do not need that. Don't need to get weird. Alright. Yeah, so I like the Hungry Cat game. If you guys have never tried that game, I highly recommend it. Mobile. It's a mobile game. It's pretty cool, I would say. It's definitely a lot less intensive than a game like Plants vs. Zombies. Oh yeah, so good Pokemon Go story. So today while I was, you know, out and about, I found out that there's like a fuck ton of Altaria at the park near my house. So I just was catching a shit ton of Altaria. I caught like 500 Altaria and not a single one was, or not Altaria, Swablu. I caught like 500 Swablu and not a single one was shiny, and I'm so mad about it. Like, I just want the small gold burb. That's all I want. No, I really didn't want that one to get cut off. I'm gonna pull that one in all the way, and then, I'm gonna pull that one in all the way and then, resize everything. Yes, I noticed that the ticker was freaking out a little bit, so I'll just keep an eye on it, and then we'll see what happens, I guess. Try that again. Ticker Lotl tries its best. We have a lot of bots. Got Ticker Lotl, we got Axobotl, we got... I don't know who the fuck else. You probably got more. Probably could have more. Okay, so that's... that one... that one... I don't mind if it goes off a little bit, but I kind of didn't want... I didn't want the headphones to be so far off the way they were before, so... Okay, there we go. So we got all three of those together. Gonna put color on them, huh? But I think I'm gonna actually save that for another time because it's 9 o'clock, so we should switch over to working on Nuggets thing. Or not Nuggets thing. Tested's thing. So let me see. The game capture for a second so that I can grab references. And all will be well. Tessa, I don't suppose, or Apple Gravy, I don't suppose you're here right now, are you? I cannot open the viewer list for some reason. It's not having it. Actually, I don't think Tested ever gave me any reference for armor, so we should maybe not do this. Have any reference, and if Tested's not, yeah, I don't know why I couldn't open it. I actually restarted the pop-out chat a couple times too, and I just couldn't get it to work. So, okay, well, rip. I guess we'll just color. I will just color Ray Arkwright's thing then. We'll just spend tonight on this and try to get this done. I'll have to poke Tested for references. Fun fact, this is a piece of art I made, actually a long time ago. So, Not really stealing, because it's my own artwork. Except I grabbed the low-resolution version of it, because I'm a moron, and I don't know where the original file is. Probably have it on my computer somewhere, though. Wish to zoom. Meredith buys a lot of art from me, to be honest. Meredith just buys a lot of art in general. A good art patron. We appreciate him, and gives us good stuff to work on. It's fun to work on his characters. His characters are really unique, so it's fun to work on them. I do a lot more art of the children characters than I do of the adult characters. So, like, I haven't actually done art of this character in a while. This is the first time in a while I've done art of her. Yeah, this, I don't remember how old this piece is. Gotta be, like, 2000 or something like that. Ah! Slime Rancher! I miss this game so much. I actually love this game so much. Slime Rancher was such a good game. And that's probably coming from someone who's very biased about cute squishy things, but my god, I love that game. I know it's not for everybody, but I just severely enjoyed that game. So cute. I'm so glad you decided to put music from Slime Rancher on here. That'll be the plus side to tomorrow's stream, is you guys will get to listen to cool music, even though everyone's gonna cry. We're all gonna be sobbing, but also enjoying the music. I can already tell. You guys have been working on a lot of cool stuff. I'm seeing a lot of really neat artwork coming out of the art share tag. Very impressed. You guys got some really cool stuff coming along. As long as, well, I haven't had any trouble with game music, yeah. I don't know if that, well, so, like, actually, here's a good example. Today I was exporting all the videos that were about to expire because I'm bad at keeping up with my exports. I was exporting a bunch of files to YouTube, and on a couple nights, songs from Mario Odyssey came on, and a couple of my videos had gotten copyright like notices on them on YouTube because Nintendo's really super anal about their shit. So yeah, video game music's pretty safe, but there's certain companies like Nintendo who are just gonna lose their shit if you use their music for anything, so We've only had like a handful of times that the VOD got muted because of it. For the most part, nobody cares. The other thing is if I want to play like, you know, like regular music, I have to like make sure it fits the kind of the feel of the stream, first of all, but second of all, it's really hard to talk over music that has lyrics in it. And so I really wanted to avoid having like actual songs. I say actual songs, like indie music and game music. You know what I mean though, like songs you would hear on the radio. You know, like those kind of songs I wouldn't. MTX. I don't even really remember why I said that. I don't remember what the context was in which I said that. Yeah, so like I don't want to play like music you might hear on a radio or that you could like get on a CD or something, because like it's just too hard to talk over music that has talking in it, so, or singing in it. This is easier to talk over. Plus it's chill. I kind of want the stream to be just kind of relaxed and, you know, we're all just hanging out. And sometimes I talk at you guys, and sometimes you guys talk at me, and sometimes we have a conversation. We talk back and forth, but sometimes we don't. And that's okay. Sometimes we all just enjoy good music, and I draw for a little bit, and you guys do whatever it is you do, and I continue wondering how I got into a cycle of random people on the internet watching me do things. And I appreciate every moment that you are here. If you think about it, the whole Twitch experience is pretty weird, isn't it? Like, in a good way, like, you know, good weird, but still weird nonetheless. You just hang out and watch somebody play video games. You hang out and watch somebody, you know, do art. And it's cool, but it's just such a strange phenomenon, I think. Playing mainstream music is extremely dicey if you're trying to avoid getting all your VODs muted. Yep. Yup. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, so just in order to maintain unmuted VODs, just avoiding mainstream music altogether, just avoiding any of that, anything with lyrics, anything that's not game music, basically. Just video game music's probably pretty hard to copyright, especially if probably pretty hard to copyright in general. I'm gonna put her in a blue. I said green, because I was definitely gonna say blue. My brain said blue, but my mouth said green. Why that happened? Ooh. Although, I'm gonna make it like a purpley blue, but I'm gonna leave it a little bit lighter color, because the background's gonna get real dark in a minute, so... Yeah, no. Kib does like to commission me. Kib likes to commission a lot of people. If you look up Marineth's, if you look up any of Marineth's galleries, he buys a lot of artwork. He loves getting art from other people. It's really cool of him, actually. Like, I enjoy making art for him, and he likes getting art from us, so it's really cool. It's a neat relationship. There's Riarkra. I have to decide what color I want her headset to be. I don't know if maybe it needs to be a color. All video game music is copyrighted in the same way mainstream music is. It's just that video game companies don't care as much as record companies about hunting down violators because it doesn't hurt their pockets as much. That does make a lot of sense, actually. Kib and I have known each other for a long time, actually. Kib's been buying my art for a long time, and somehow we ended up here. The axolotl Easter egg? Yes. Yeah, the idea here was that we were gonna fill her room with a bunch of, we were gonna fill the room with a bunch of, paraphernalia. Just, like, simple stuff, but somebody said I should put the axolotl on the shelf, and I said that's a great idea, and Kib agreed, I think. As far as I know, Kib agreed, so... I will forever be lurking in the title card. Watching. Always watching. Like Roz from Monsters, Inc. Just remember, we're always watching. I hope we play a video game someday where I get to use this because I enjoy doing that voice even though I didn't. Okay. There's the Axolotl Easter egg. He's up there. I also just noticed that it just occurred to me, Kib and I kind of have the swapped gender mascot thing going on, because his mascot's a female and my mascot's male. I just realized that happened. There's no reason why that can't happen, I just noticed it. I wonder if I can just pull this apart. Probably gonna try to reuse as many of these layers as possible. Oh yeah, so here, let me show you guys the thumbnail. I don't think I ever actually showed you guys what this is gonna look like. So, this is the thumbnail, and basically, it's, yeah, so it's gonna be like this. The purple, or the purple and gray axolotl that I use as my, avatar on pretty much everything. You mean that your characters are opposite genders is actually opposite? Yeah, well, it's just, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Because the axolotl that I use as my mascot, so the one that's on all the black one with the purple gills that's on all my stuff, that's based on my axolotl Steve, because he has dark purple gills, so, my mascot is Steve. So, the gray axolotl is male, but I'm a girl. And as far as I know, Kib has not told me otherwise, but as far as I know, Marineth is male. So, but his mascot character is Ryarkra, who's a female. So, I thought that was interesting that we're both doing the opposite genders thing. There's no reason why you can't do it. Like my house can't decide what temperature it needs to be because it's 25 degrees outside, but my heater's freaking out. Yeah, and so then it'll replace, so like that's the offline, and that's, I don't know why it's so fucking dark, but wasn't that dark before, but it is now, I guess. Happened. So, yeah, I'm just gonna switch the character out, so. I'm a furry with no personal persona. And I'm actually kind of the opposite of you too, Ella. I am somebody who has a mascot character who is an animal, but I don't identify myself as a furry. I just draw a lot of anthro characters because I like anthro art. So, like, I'm not a furry, but I still do furry things. By all accounts, I should be a furry, but I'm not. I like furries. Furries are okay. I like me a furry every now and then. Just about as well as anybody can like a furry, actually. Yeah, we'll just use these. Come over. Way. I won't lie, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a saint. I did used to be freaked out by furries quite a bit. Like, furries used to really freak me out a lot. But after a while, I don't know, I kinda got used to the community and realized that that you guys aren't as freaky as I thought you were. So, some furries are weird, but for the most part, I have found everybody to be very pleasant, and I was very biased for a long time. But I have come to see the error of my ways. And you guys are pretty cool, I would say. There's no rulebook. I like anthropological characters in the art, but totally not a furry. Yep. Got out of it for a little while. I definitely think I would, like... I definitely think I would get art of my character. I actually asked for a quote from a girl. She has... Actually, I'll show you art, 'cause it's... Every fandom has a bad side. Even like quote unquote normal fandoms have a bad side too. Even like football fans have a bad side and whatever. It's like that everywhere. You can't judge a fandom by the crazies. What was I gonna search? Yeah, if you guys a lot of cute. Like there are like so many adorable. So many good ones. But I saw this one in particular. Oh. What was it called? I might have favorited it, but I also don't remember what else I favored. Yes, this one. I don't know what OOAK stands for, but look how fucking cute it is. And I sent her an email and I was like, how much would it cost for you to take that pattern and turn it into my axolotl? Please. So I got a quote. I can't afford it, but I asked her anyway. But it's so fucking adorable, and its mouth opens, and it's so great. It's like the exact perfect shape for the artsy axolotl too. You know, he's got the same like chunky legs. Look at his little tongue, the little stupid tongue. I love him. Oh, he's so great. Yeah, so I poked her for a quote, and she quoted me, and it was very expensive, and I also have no money, so... Someday I will buy art from her, but... There's a couple plush artists I've always really wanted to get art from, and, never really did. Makes me sad sometimes, because I, could have. I've never had the money to do it until recently, and now that I've got a pretty okay job, I can afford to buy some, like, a little bit, higher-end plush art. Looks at the plushies he's made, and then back at the artist stuff. Hey, you know what? Everybody starts somewhere, though. One of my favorite art plush artists on DeviantArt, Magnastorm, I've seen her artwork progress over the years. Everybody starts somewhere. You guys want to take an adventure? Let's go on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure to Photo Bucket. Okay. Photo Bucket, please. We'll make everybody's gonna feel bad. All right. I don't know my dad's. Well. Just get into it this way. Oh, we'll just go on my cringy old, go on my cringy Neopets site. Wow. Nice job, Photo Bucket. Thanks for sucking. Never mind. I was gonna go on an adventure to, show you guys some old art of mine, but I don't remember how to get into Photo Bucket, so... RIP. Adventure to 4chan? Nah, son. I don't even remember what's on my Photo Bucket, to be honest. Hang on. Let's see how far of an adventure we want to go on. I don't know if there's anything worth looking at on my Artsy Axolotl one, and even if there isn't, I want to make sure there's no, like, family photos or anything that I don't want you guys to look at. But if I can find some old stuff, you guys will get a kick out of that. Alright, well, it doesn't want to load. That would be a negatorio. That's okay. We'll go on a different adventure. There's an Aisha in here somewhere. Get my scraps. Oh. Oh, here we go. Here's some cringy old artwork. This isn't even that old. This art's not even as old as it could be. This is how I used to draw characters when people asked me to draw them nude and I didn't want to draw the crotch. So good. So lame. Yeah, I made the, oh hey, Arca! I made the screen black on purpose to make sure that there was, I could stop seeing things that, like, catch something before, saw it. I feel you, honey, it's not all cringe. It's pretty cringe. About on here. Let's go to, I'm pretty sure I uploaded the thing I'm looking for, so... I don't even know where I put it on my computer to even show it to you. I don't know what. Damn it! Oh, let's see. Archive. My cringy old folders. I don't know where I put it. Oh well. Ripperoonies. The thing I was looking for was one of those draw it again memes, and I redrew the oldest piece of artwork I could find, which was a picture of my Cloud Aisha from Neopets. It is not the oldest thing in existence on the internet of mine. I just don't know where the rest of it is, so, you know. Yeah, it's really not sure what's happening. The ticker is just not sure. It not understand, because this is definitely not Crypto the Necrodancer. The ticker is trying its best. Failing greatly. You know what? Just... I'm just gonna change the ticker to trying its best and I'll figure it out later. Because that's where we're at, pretty much. I spent... Oh, sorry. Some of it is good. Eh. If you didn't spend your teenage years drawing wolf OCs, what did you even do with your life? Gotta draw... Sometimes you gotta draw your wolf OCs, man. Wolf OCs are important. Wolves need love, too. The ticker got executed. Yeah, I just ended it. Bye, ticker. The ticker needs to take... It needs to take a nap. Ticker, it's time to go to bed. Ticker has had enough. It has already ruined everything. Later. That's it. We've done our best. It'll lighten up the background just a smidge. We're coloring in a very abnormal way today because that's the kind of mood I'm in. So, the kind of day to just do strange things. And strange things are that I'm going to color by doing the highlight tool because I don't want to color. Which is odd because coloring is usually my favorite part, but today I'm just not feeling it. So, hard not to click the line. That should be all computer junk. Yep, all the computer junk. Alright. And... And then I'm gonna put text on the computer screen, I think, that'll tell you what, like, you know, if it's the AFK, if it's, you know, whatever is. Yes. The song makes me want to do sexy legs. Hat in Time Mafia HQ. What it says that it is. Alright, let me show you guys a cool trick. Alright, we're gonna have another impromptu lesson with Axie. So fun fact, I don't know how to blend colors. It might seem like I do, but I don't. Kind of have a general idea that purple is a dark color and is sometimes nighttime. But how the fuck do you make a warm color? Like bright fucking post-it note yellow look like it's in the dark. Here's how you do it. Grab dark blue, like that. Okay, get another layer. You clip that layer to this layer, because I fucking love my layer masks, and you just color over top of the yellow on a different layer. So now you got layer 35, which is bright fucking yellow, and layer 36, which is dark blue, and then you hit the color. Switch the blue to color. Makes your post-it note this gross yellow color, and then you turn it down to like 50%, and that is what a post-it note looks like in the dark. And now you know. That is the color of a post-it note in the dark. It's a slightly less bright color. Because it is a post-it note, it is still bright. So to recap, well, I'm not going to do it now because I don't know how to use, but that's how you do it. The color layer is your friend. Always use your blending modes. Blending modes are your friend. Blending modes are also a crutch. But they're your friends anyway. Sometimes you gotta let your friends be your crutch. And that was impromptu, fast, nonsensical coloring time with Axie. I just make a new layer with the darker color and change the opacity. That also works. I like the color layer, personally, but yeah, you can do it that way too. I'm actually gonna do that with all the accessories too, because I don't know what color they're gonna be, so. Alright, I never asked. I don't think Pepsi is gonna show up as well. I'm not gonna actually color Pepsi logo on it. I just add a little more purple. Well, multiplies. I like multiply. I like color. The color layer is good. I think. I use multiply when I'm doing shadows. I do yeah, when I'm doing shadows, I use multiply. When I'm doing highlights, I either do soft light if I need a really gentle shadow, or I do overlay if I need a bright, flashy shadow, like a metal or something, or if I'm just doing a general, just colorful piece. And then color I use to adjust, like, tone if I need if I need this in a different, if I need it in a different, like, hue. Screen. I don't really understand how screen works, to be honest. Because it seems like it just makes it slightly transparent, and I don't really understand the functionality of it. So I don't really use screen that often, and I don't really understand how to use, like, I don't know what the use of the other ones are. It's mostly those, like, three. What was that called? Dark Souls Fire? What was the sword with the fire called? Bonfire. Has never played Dark Souls. Low resolution pictures for the win. Screen is good for lighting. Okay. I've never really figured out how to effectively use it, I guess. Not that it's not possible. I just have never done it. I probably end up doing things the convoluted way. The thing is I've gotten myself into such a routine of doing art a certain particular way that I find it hard to adapt to other people's way of doing things. I also cannot figure out people who, like, I don't know, sometimes I get, like, especially if I'm doing work at work or when I was freelancing for a company, anytime I would be given somebody else's Photoshop documents, I just could not figure out how they even functioned. Sometimes I look at people's Photoshop documents and I'm like, how are you even alive right now? How are you able to even use your computer with this many layers? How do you even know what you're working on when you have this few layers? Why do you have 6 different layers for this person's eyeball? What are you even doing? The party has arrived! Welcome. I just throw colors on top of colors and flick around with the layer types and confuse myself. Yep. Sometimes I like to flip the layer styles onto, like, just something crazy like difference or exclusion or whatever just to see what happens, just for the hell of it. Because why the fuck not? I don't know what the heck you even use some of those for, just in general, so... What's going on, Lorne? How you doing? You have a good rest? I like how you came in and Axolotl was like, hi, I have a Discord. What's up? Monster Hunter. Up. This guy. I don't know who this is, but he's cool. Nose, please. Yeah, with work, I'm very professional with labels and groups. Personal, it's a mess. Like someone sneezed in Photoshop? Yep. Yeah, usually I try to be like if I have to give my document to another person and I know I'm gonna have to do it, I like make sure that I clean up all the layers and I remove anything the other person's not gonna need and give the layers all names and put them in folders. But when I work for myself, it's like, layer 36 I think was the one I'm using. I mostly go off of shape. Like I check the preview for the color and shape of the layer, and if I can't figure out which one it is, I just toggle it on and off until I find it. Rathalos, it's basically the mascot monster of Monster Hunter. Well, that's good, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Riarco was like, put game stuff on the shelf, and I was like, I don't know things. You're naming games that I don't know. I literally went on Google and was like, I'm gonna pick this one because that was kind of wrong, but kind of low resolution to see him that well. Help! We need to at least select games, please. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. For as much as I like playing video games, I actually don't really have a wide arsenal of games I have played. I always preferred draw. Like, if I was gonna, like, do something, I wanted to draw, not art, so... Back to... You can do it, Sully. You can make it back. We believe in you. Top of his feet. Red. The middle this middle one, you can't even tell what it's... It's Arthas, but you can't tell. You can only, like, vaguely see his little skull feet. Like I said, luckily these are up real high, so hopefully you won't need to see them. Like, as high of a detail as you would see Darkra, so... Didn't do line art for them, but I am gonna color in a couple of these spines because I didn't really get so much spiky bit. Okay. The top of his feet is red. Okay. Is red. Let me look up your monster. His suit. The Mitsusune? Oh, that's a cool monster. That's awesome. Very cool. Oh, his wing. Yeah, I put you some things in there. Soap bubble dragon, I love it. That's so cool. I've heard good things about Monster Hunter for sure. Alright. I know what color this guy is. I think I can do this one without looking it up. I don't know though. Might be tricky. And also the turret comes in like literally like 60 different colors, so I guess technically I could do a different turret. This one was plain red and white turret. Also forgot his stripey. An experience unlike any other. There you go. When I was using reference, I picked this one. Oh. That's fine. Whatever. You can't tell who it's supposed to be, but he's here. Monster Hunter is the only game where you can beat up a raptor with bagpipes. Well. Yeah, say no more. Now that's it. That's the one. It's a game, and it's real. I've heard good things about Monster Hunter, so hey, maybe that'll go on the list of things I gotta play at some point. In case you were curious, monstrous blob here. You would never know that by looking at it, but it's supposed to. He's very gray, though, so maybe that's what will tip off to the fact that it's him. That it's gray and... and has skull kneecaps. It's a hard game and a huge time commitment, so while it'd be fun to see you try, I don't think it'd make the best stream game. Gotcha. Probably a similar deal to, probably a similar deal to something like, Breath of the Wild, too, where it would probably not be a good, like, long-term stream thing. I thought about doing, Breath of the Wild on stream, but it would have to be more of like a I would do the first little bit of the game on stream and then stop, because we would just spend the rest of that, I think. I did think about doing it, though. I have it now. Dark Souls-esque. Oh, interesting. Not a good stream game. Gotcha. Hey, good to know. Still, something I need to experience at some point in my life, it sounds. Excellent. Ghost, please. Da, da. Here it is. That's the boy. Did Breath of the Wild a few months back. It's actually a better stream game because it lets you do whatever. Interesting. I kind of thought at the very least it could be something that I try out for a couple of days and then, you know, a couple of streams. Because the other thing is I don't play games a lot on stream. It's sort of like a, you know, twice a week type of thing. So Breath of the Wild would probably take me 8 years on stream. It's the boy! Yeah. So that's the only reason I really wasn't gonna do it long term, is because I don't play a lot. But I play enough. So I might do, like, maybe just a week of Breath of the Wild. Just to try it and experience it with you guys and then move on to something else. Because I don't think it could be a good long-term thing. Yeah. I don't think I would make that much progress doing it twice a week. And then we would just be on that game forever. Did any, like... I mean, obviously somebody must have, but... I mean, were there really any mainstream streamers that did finish it? Like, totally, I guess, is what I'm asking. Like, I remember I saw that, I saw Vinesauce was playing it, and he played it for a while, but I guess he streams every day. Because the thing is like, I didn't watch anybody's playthroughs of it at all because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But... so I don't actually know anything about that game at all. Subnautica's a relatively long-term game. I wouldn't say it's a super long-term game. We played it for a while on the stream, like a long time ago, and I just never got around to finishing it, I guess. It got really glitchy, and I got just frustrated with having to not fall through walls every 15 seconds, so I said I was just gonna wait. And I did. Okay. You're not that color. Okay. Certain big channels or streamers who rely heavily on variety and playing many different games and trying to keep up with trends didn't because it took too long and they needed to move on. Yeah. Vinesauce finished it took him like 37 videos or something insane. Gotcha. It was a really long one. I don't remember how long we played Subnautica for, to be honest. I won't lie to you guys though. I might play like the first night we play Subnautica, I might do like just a normal start from the beginning kind of playthrough. But if it starts to look like it's gonna take me 18 years to get like if it's gonna start taking me a while to get supplies and stuff to move on to like the story, I might gen in some stuff if I need to, but I'm gonna try to gauge it a little bit because I haven't seen what all they've done with the story and everything. Okay. And so we got that. Overlay. Color overlay. Oh, no. Color overlay. So... Trails series is something I would recommend to anyone who can tolerate JRPGs, but it's a time commitment. Gotcha. It's been a little while since I played, Yourself. Did I not just pull? Dearly me. I played Subnautica up until I played Subnautica up until they introduced the giant gun. And that whole facility that came with it. And after that, the game got real fucking glitchy real fast, and so anytime you went anywhere, you just fell through walls and shit, and I had enough. I was like, okay, well, I can wait till this becomes... And I stopped fucking around with it after that. I just got frustrated, like, constantly having to, you know, figure out how to get out of a place, or having to totally restart an entire play session, just because my game, like, broke. Yeah, that's a huge plot thing. So, sorry, spoilers, rip. Like, I saw that when the first time they introduced that. I don't know if they've changed it since then, but when I first saw that, I explored it for a little while, and I was content to wait until the next update, and then I started glitching through floors, and I was just done. So I took a break. I decided to wait till they fully released it. That way I could see all the new stuff they put in. I know there's a big dragon. I don't know what its significance is, but I know there's a big dragon who's got tentacles, and so I'm like, you know, I'm interested for sure. I just don't know how long it's gonna take, you know, and you know, I don't play that often. I only play a couple times a week, so. So it wouldn't be something, I don't know if it's something I would stick to, but we'll see. We still have all of genocide to get. Casual murder and all that good stuff. Alright. I'm gonna start pulling over, I guess, adjustment layers from this side and seeing if I can still use them, because if I can still use a couple of these adjustment layers and I don't... That's the nice thing about doing slightly more detailed than usual thumbnails. That one, stars I'll redo. That one, pop that bad boy in there. Slide him down here. Actually put that folder, but I don't know. Weird. Interesting. Well, I might as well do the overlay on all the stuff in the room while I'm at it. Here. There's so many suggestions in the game suggestion chat, it's actually kind of wild. You guys have recommended so many good games. I haven't tried Subnautica yet. I liked it a lot when I first played it. I liked the exploration aspect of it. I liked the creature design. I thought it was a very cool Like I said, at the time I played it, it was very buggy, but I'm 100% sure they've fixed the bugs now. You know, they have to have fixed it at this point, so... If they haven't, I would be very surprised, you know? I just wish I could play more Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher. I already did everything there is to do in Slime Rancher. I was gifted Stardew Valley by my buddy 43-bit a couple months back. Still have yet to play it. Hey, I mean, I was telling you guys I got a Switch for Christmas and I just now, like, last week unpacked it, so... Are they planning to release Stardew Valley as a multiplayer thing? That'd be pretty cool. I've heard a lot of people say really good things about Stardew Valley also. A lot of people wanted me to play it, so... That's on the list. Oh, it's on Switch. That's really cool. Coming soon, in quotes. Isn't that how it always is? At some point. I actually kind of want to get some other stuff to play on my Switch, because the thing is, the only game I have on Switch right now is Breath of the Wild, because my brother got that for me for Christmas, and as much as I want to play that, it's hard to just want to sit down and just play a game I know I'm probably going to get sucked into, you know? Like, I kind of feel like I want to go get, like, and I have to wait till the next paycheck to do it, but I kind of want to get something like you know, I don't know. I want to get, like, Mario Kart or, like, Pokken or something. Just something little that I could just smash away at when I get home from work and just, while I'm eating my dinner or whatever, just, I don't know, murderize something. You like my little guy? Glad you like him. Now he's all reflective and whatever. Not quite such a big one. I love doing stars, by the way. Don't get 1-2 Switch, we got it, and it's not worth the money. 1-2 Switch felt like the kind of thing that they should have given away with the console for free. For things to do with friends, having friends over, though, I kind of feel like, Snipper Clips looked like it was kind of fun. I don't know if that's worth the money, but that looked cute and weird. Oh, spread. Stars. Snipper Clips is better than 1-2 Switch, at least. Puyo Puyo Tetris is less than $50. Wow. It's amazing how actually expensive the games are. A good 1 to 4 player puzzle game, IMO. Let's grab shadow cover. Okay. Oh, it's almost not time for me to stop yet. Hard light? I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But alright. It'll do. I actually think I have that. I bought that. Somebody recommended it to me and it was on sale when they did, and I thought, well, I'll just buy it. I'm pretty sure I bought that. Because I've heard of it'll do. I think it's pretty decent, but I definitely don't have the brain for a game like high level people. Yeah. I'm not really good at like fast-paced puzzle games like that, I guess. Like, I'm not very good at Tetris just in general. I suck pretty bad at Tetris. I'm better at like slow-paced like thought games. Like Hungry Cat. Hungry Cat's a good slow game I like. I'm not good at fast puzzle games. I'm decent at Tetris but horrible at Puyo. Is that how you pronounce that? Puyo? Puyo? Puyo Tetris? Hard lighted is it? Dark's too dark. I like the hard light makes it kind of saturated. I love this dude's raptor horses. They're so great. Can't get over. Crushing people with a triple Tetris clear. Only color matching I was ever good at was Meteos. I fucking loved Meteos. Fun fact, I actually won Meteos at a local arcade. We had an arcade where I lived. I don't know if it was like a global, I don't know if it was like a worldwide thing or if it was just a local thing. But it was called... Oh my god, the name of the arcade is escaping me. It was this arcade where you basically could go and have dinner, and then, it was like a restaurant. But they had an arcade in the back. It was like a sit-down, like a nice sit-down restaurant, but there was an arcade in the back. It was built inside this old warehouse. And you could go in after dinner and play games, I guess, sort of their... it was called The Works. But they had Meteos as like a prize, and I had saved up enough coins to get it, so I actually won it at an arcade by saving up enough tickets. And I fucking loved that game. The music in that game was actually pretty cool. I'm surprised anybody else has even heard of that game. I definitely thought I was the only person who ever played it. It seemed like such a weird, like, obscure title. Probably because I got it at an arcade. For like 500 tickets or something. So that's probably why I'm surprised anybody's even heard of it. Videos was my jam. Game sounds and music integrated with the gameplay. Yeah, I think that was what I liked about it the most, was that anytime you like did an action, it changed the music a little bit. It kind of reminded, now thinking back on it, it kind of reminds me of how like in Wind Waker, when you would like strike an enemy and the sound would like it would like stop so it could play that little bwomp sound effect, you know, like where you smack somebody. Like, it kind of made me think of that, where it would, like, change the pace of the music depending on what you were doing, and Meteos did that a little bit. Like, the music changed depending on how well you were doing, or whatever. The devs also made Lumens for PSP. It was similar. Oh, actually, that's pretty interesting. I think you maybe put some Lumens music on the playlist, didn't you? I feel like I've heard of that. Lumines? Luminous? Again, not sure how to pronounce things and words and stuff. Yeah, dude, Meteos was great. Luminous. Card games? I'm so bad at card games. The only card game I've ever been, like... So I'm okay at card games like Uno, you know? Like, classic, like, you play them with your grandmother type of card games. The kind of card games I've never been good at are, like, trading card games. Like, the Pokemon trading card game, I suck at that. I suck at the trading card game so bad. The only trading card type game I've ever been sorta good at was, Plants vs. Heroes. And that I'm not even all that good at, but I'm just better than I normally would be at a game like that. I can safely say I'm not the worst at that game. Yeah, you know what, you're right, I did put yeah, it was Elevate. I think I confused them for some reason. You are correctamundo. It's after 10 o'clock and I need to go to sleep. But I don't want to, and I wish I didn't have to go to work. Right. Contrast there, because I definitely want to use it still, but it's so bright. Still needs a little something. It could be. Wait. I'm gonna fix that curtain. quick, and then I think I have to call it a night. I think I have to go work on this for hours. Curtain's bugging the shit out of me, so we need to fix it, and then... I didn't really want to draw a lot of attention to the curtain, but it's, like, coming up from the back because it's so bright, so... Push that nonsense back. Missed all of the ones I was going for. Oh. In a black and white adjustment. Sure. Yep, looks pretty good to me. I think it looks nice in black and white too. Alright, so there's part 1 of that. So next, there's the background. That's gonna be that one. That one. I'm actually almost done. Nope. I'll do it at work tomorrow. So I'll post these up to the I'll post these up to the Discord when I'm done with them, but I'll have to do it tomorrow. So that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go get some sleep and get ready for work tomorrow and all that great fun stuff. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Get ready for murder party tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're gonna do the genocide run of Undertale. So get ready for feels and tears and murder. Casual weekday murder. So have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys. Oh, let's actually before I skedaddle, as it were. Yeah. Hooligans. Oh, no hooligans. Ah, well. Alright. See you guys later. Bye.